Hey folks, before we start today's playthrough of Wordle, just a couple real quick things. In light of yesterday's episode coming right down to the wire, the last guess, and I wasn't completely sure we were going to get it, my producer and I looked at some of our longer term stats, and did you know that if we solve today's puzzle, we'll be at a 275-day winning streak. Now, we've been doing this show for over 2.5 years. We've had 2 failures in that time, the first after a 123-game streak, the second after a 223-game streak. So we're kind of thinking, like, right now, we'd like to see if we can get to 300. So maybe add a little extra excitement and intrigue each day. Of course, it always gets interesting from time to time here. The other announcement, and this I think a lot of people are going to be pretty excited about, people have been asking, begging me in the comments to make it a little easier to play along with me in DVVAVE. I know there were others, but this was just the first commenter I saw. Said, hey, Doug, you should start announcing your next starting word at the end of the previous day, which I thought was brilliant, and we're going to start doing that. So if you don't already, be sure that you stick around to the end of each episode, and I'll reveal tomorrow's starting word that we've chosen to make it a little easy for you if you want to just go ahead and play and then watch the video or play along. Makes it a lot easier, right? So stick around to the end, and now without any further ado, let's start today's episode of Wordle. Hey folks, it's Doug. It's Sunday, October the 1st, 2023. I am Doug. Time to play Wordle. We have our good friend Storm Deltarune writes in, my starting word is fiery because I just like the word. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. You just need to like the word, and I'm good with that. So we're going ahead on this Sunday, and we're going to put in fiery, and let's see what we get here. Fiery, ooh, very good. Gets us an E and an R, both out of position. So we'll see what we can do next here with fiery. We're not necessarily obligated to use the E and the R. We could do a strict eval here. I do see probably a few really good possibilities. You know what? Of the 3 vowels left, A, O, and U, how about we go with the word south? We could get, that's 5 quality letters, a strong eval. I just got a good feeling about that. Obviously, that's not going to be the answer, but let's see how we eval with it. South, okay, brings a T along for the party here. Not too bad, not too bad. So we have ER and T out of position. You know, the good and the bad side of this, you got 3 letters and they're all common, but that's also the bad side. There's a lot of different possibilities here, a lot of different directions we can go. I'm wondering, is it possible we might have a double E? Could that A be a player as well? That feels like it's possible. So let's see here. What about, pardon me, what about the word treat or tread? Tread, because here we get position information on all 3 letters. Oh no, I just realized, no, that's wrong. Nope, well, silly me. E was already tested in the middle, so tread won't work. No, but wait a minute. How about we'll just shuffle them around? How about we try trade? Now, that could very possibly be the answer. And again, I'll admit, I want to do 2 things here. I want to shuffle my T, R, and E around, and I want to test that last vowel that we haven't tested. Always good to get a common letter like D looked at as well. So I feel good about this. Now, of course, it's Sunday, and that means that, of course, while it's not compulsory, I have this expectation that no matter where you are watching this, you'll say the catchphrase along with me. So I'll go along with that. So altogether, let's find out, is the answer to today's puzzle the word trade? No, it's not. Immediately seeing that yellow come up. So bad news is no green. Good news is we got a little more intel on T, R, and E. I mean, I guess that's is what it is. Now the E can't be in the the 3rd or the 5th spot. I also wonder, though, is it possible that we have a double E? So what I'm thinking, we know the T can't be in the front. If we put the R here and we put E's in the 2nd and 4th spot, And so either R-E blank E-T or R-E-T-E blank. I don't know about this. I don't know. Wait a minute. I think I've got it. I think we do have a double E, just not in these positions. What if we take that first letter and make it one of the E's, and then we move the T here, and then the second potential E here, and an R here. That gives us EXTR, but I think that this is probably more likely could be an N for enter. So maybe that I was kind of on the right path trying trade, but this, and I guess it was a blessing because it kind of got me into thinking about trying two E's. So, yeah, okay, not a bad way to go here and to progress. But now the more I look at this looks really solid. Got a very good feeling about this. So here we go. Everyone all together is the answer to today's puzzle. The word enter. No, it's not. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, so now here's a fascinating spot that we're in. It was the E in the fourth spot after all. We know for a fact that we have the E here and the E here. It's second and fourth. We also know that through process of elimination, the T must be at the end because we tested the first and third spot. So, so this is, I'm a little worried here, right? Okay, so we have three of them plugged in, and we know there's an R in the first or the third spot, but here's the problem. We're down to two guesses. Ladies and gentlemen. So I feel like I want to look at the R in the third spot first. E-R-E-T, so let's look at that. What jumps right out at me is beret. B-E-R-E-T. We know there's no double T. We know there's a double R doesn't make sense here. So we have beret. We have... Yeah, you know what? There is no other possibility for the R in the third except beret. So hopefully we come down to it worst of 50-50 because we've got that covered. Now, to do due diligence, that's versus R-E blank E-T, right? Again, no double R here, no other doubler. So R-E, I don't see the S we tested, so it's not reset. Rebet, I guess maybe rebet, but I really don't. So we're at rebet and beret. Those are the only two realistic possibilities. I have a very hard time believing it's rebet. I think you've got to go with beret here. Definitely a little bit of a nail biter here. I'll confess to being a little nervous here, but I'm feeling pretty good. I think we're going to get it here. So, all right, let's see on the fifth guess. All together, everyone, you know the drill. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word beret? Yes, it is. There we go. Outstanding. 71 episodes in. So we are now officially, our overall streak is at 275. Again, crossing a couple different seasons of the show. So you got to like it. So, folks, now as promised, I'll give you the heads up. Tomorrow on our playthrough, we are going to choose the starting word exist, E-X-I-S-T, exist. So you can use that as you will if you want to play yourself and then watch my playthrough to see how we did, how we compared. And I hope you enjoy that. And as always, folks, I hope you do enjoy watching the daily playthroughs of Wordle. It's always a blast. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.